Okay, this is a video for the opening of your route using the company laptop, which functions on a other than Microsoft Office product suite. But as before, you double click on your spreadsheet, you click open here at the bottom. Now here, which is different, you have a series of tabs and things of that nature, and what you're most concerned with is clicking on separated by tab and then unclicking everything else. And once you do that, at that point then you click OK in the top right corner, and that's when your spreadsheet comes up. And at that point, this is where everything gets to be more normal, more or less. You use, as in the other video I stated earlier, your cursor up here at the initial top column. You move it over to make room for your characters and things like that. Click on this top left corner of the document itself, and that'll select all. And if you click here, which is the Align Center Horizontally button, it'll make everything centered so that it's easier to see. And as you can tell, at that point then now, the characters all come into plain view. The area that you're most concerned with, of course, is days since last inspection. You want to click on that tab that highlights that particular column. And then you have the option, if it helps you, and it does help me, you have the option of inserting a background color. Doesn't really matter what color it is, but something that just helps it stand out. And then you can actually sort. In this case, you're going to sort from Z to A, which looks a little bit different than the first video, but it's actually the exact same function. Once you do that, you're going to have this tab come up that'll say Sort Range. You're going to click on Extend Selection, and at that point what happens is all of your oldest properties are going to come up first. Excuse me. Let me go ahead and make this bold so it's easier to see. But nonetheless, all of your oldest properties come up first, and at that point then everything's sorted. Maybe this is a color issue. Just so you can kind of see where I'm talking about here, I'll make it kind of a light version of green. That's a little bit better. Alright, so nonetheless, days since last inspection, now at that point then it sorts from the oldest properties to the newest properties. 24 happens to be the oldest on this particular spreadsheet, which is the same one that came out on Friday. And at that point then, you know, based on what this is, you can go down your address list and just create a route based on that, including, of course, your benchmarks, hippers, or anything like that as needed. You should save this. If you go into File, and then you go into Save As, making sure that, let me pull out some, making sure that whatever name you want to use for the file that you want to save is right there. This right here, and I'm having a hard time seeing, there we go. This shows you the path by which the document is saved. In this case, it's going to be saved to My Documents. You know, you can obviously save it wherever you want to. Some would choose a desktop or something like that, or downloads. But I happen to save things to My Document. But more importantly, here it says Save as Type, and it says Text CSV. That's not what you want to save it as. You want to save it as an Excel spreadsheet. And so what you do is you go to the right, then now you have a drop down menu, and what you're looking for is XLS, which is here, Microsoft Excel 997 2000 XP XLS. At that point then, now it's going to save as a normal spreadsheet. And then you click on Save, and then you want to keep current formatting as opposed to using the existing ODF, which is basically like freeware version of Microsoft Office. And now it's saved. And now you just go out and you do your route. Be safe. Thank you.